Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Weekly Horoscope from the 28th of July to the 3rd of August 2019. And this is for you coming from Gemini. And so, first, let me give you my email, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Sunday, the 28th of July, you have to be careful that planets will make you behave very arrogantly and say arrogant things. And you will not be part of a team because you will want to feel like being somebody very special. But these planets are not very much on your side. So they make you a perfectionist, which means your tolerance will be very low and your teamwork will be very poor. And that's because these planets want you to not be making people happy. And therefore, you won't be able to get their support. So you see, you have to train these planets again to be on your side by doing the opposite, by being friendly, by showing appreciation and showing support for others. Evening nightfall, too many water planets are there. And so they make you a person who is extremely moody and changeable, a person who is oversensitive to everything that's said. And one or two of these planets from the morning of this arrogance will also be there. And so it becomes a difficult period for you. So you rather go home early because something is going to be the spoiler in the evening nightfall, nothing much to gain. Even if you meet somebody of a romantic type, you will see that it doesn't end too well. Monday, the 29th of July, it's a working day, it's a business day, and you'll have a danger of not being able to concentrate on your job or business, and that could lead to very bad mistakes. So, three words repeat to yourself: logic, facts, and figures. That means use logic and use facts and figures so that you are not dreamlike and you're not too imaginative, because the imaginative you'll have is just not going to function. Otherwise, you're going to make many mistakes because you're going to be very distracted. Evening nightfall is going to be terrible, and I mean terrible. Well, when I say terrible, it means everything wants to plan to go wrong. So you've heard this from me. So what do? You be careful what you say. You be careful what you do. You be careful where you go, with whom you go, how you go. And so you will tame these planets down because of your caution. And I'm the one who cautioned you. And that way you won't make mistakes. You won't say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing. And so the evening nightfall will improve because you can make it improve because in the end you control your horoscope. What I'm reading is a plan, and you can change the plan because you've heard it from me. You can make it better. So try to avoid people who are going to be troublesome for you. And that would be a good idea. Go home early. Tuesday, the 30th of July, there's a lot of problems waiting for you in your job, in your business, and whether you stay home, you'll still be there. And wherever you go, with whoever you are, there's a trouble group of planets who want to make you say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing. Well, when there are problems like this, you got to sort it out for yourself. Say less, do less, be part of a team. Otherwise, some kind of blame, whether in job or whether in business, is hunting for you. So if you're part of a team, you'll be safe because somebody in that team may have a better day and may save you from making mistakes. Well, you're going to have a very rough time in the morning afternoon period. So tell yourself the last thing you want is to expose yourself to risk, and bad news will come. Evening nightfall period turns much better. Now you're able to find solutions. Now you're able to be a person who is going to be very lucky in everything that you do. And now you're going to be a person who is going to bring or get opportunities that come suddenly and unexpectedly. So definitely you want to dress well and look good and go out in the evening nightfall period, and you'll be very lucky in one way or another. I also see the planets of unexpected goodness, and I see some planets of the internet as well. So go on to the internet evening nightfall period. You're going to make some wonderful discoveries, make some great contacts for yourself. Wednesday, the 30th, is a very lucky 24 hours for you. You don't get days like this. So you have to be materialistically minded. You have to tell yourself, morning, afternoon, there are many planets who want to bring unexpected goodness. And so you'll have every opportunity to do well. And these opportunities will come unexpectedly and suddenly. And so be prepared for sudden and unexpected good news. There was something here. So be prepared for sudden and unexpected good news on this Wednesday, the 31st of July. These kind of planets will come and give you the opportunity very quickly. You got to answer your messages, you got to answer your calls. And you'll be very impulsively almost a genius. So you talk to people about your ideas. Evening, nightfall, another group of wonderful planets are there. And these planets want to reward you. Your communication, your marketing skills are going to be brilliant. So you need to use this evening, nightfall period to be among people who can help you in the job, who can help you in business, because I see business planets there as well. By all means, throughout the whole day, chase for the romance you want, and you'll be extremely lucky with that as well. Thursday, the 1st of August, watch out that some planets want to make you arrogant and a perfectionist. And when they do that, you'll be a person who will behave that way with a very low tolerance. And you will tend to say and to do things which are very sarcastic, not going to get you anywhere. So don't try that technique. Tell yourself, I'm going to show appreciation to whoever I am, whether it's in the job business, the business, whether it's the job area, the business area, or wherever I am with whoever I am. I'm going to show that I'm very supportive. You'll quieten these planets of arrogance there. They'll leave you alone, and you'll have a much better Thursday, the 1st of August. Be careful. You might meet somebody very important. The last thing you want to do is to be critical or sarcastic. Evening, nightfall turns very nasty. It does. I have to say that. I'm worried that whatever you say and do is going to be misinterpreted. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you do. Better to be in a group of people that you know very well. If you are with strangers or if you are with people you don't know well, anything can happen negatively. So be choosy of the company or go back home early. Your reputation could be at stake and you might just end up with a messy evening nightfall period. Disappointment, basically. Avoid people who are not good for you, definitely. Friday, the 2nd of August, it's a working day, it's a business day. So why should so many emotional planets there? It's because you have emotions on your mind and you have been hurt emotionally, perhaps, or you got emotional thinking on your brain. But it's a working day. Repeat to yourself logic, facts, figures. That will help to bring you back to the realistic of the day and tell yourself, I have to concentrate on my responsibilities and my deadlines or they're going to be broken. And then blame will come. Friday the 2nd, your evening and nightfall turns very lucky. Now you got to dress well and look good. These are planets. I also call them the planets of globalness. So the planets of globalness means that you can go onto the internet and meet people who are lucky for you on the internet. That means globalness. You're going to have fabulous ideas, inventive ones. You're going to be looked at as a genius, basically. The imaginative planets are also there. So you got to treat the evening nightfall as a place to go to where you can win rewards. Is it for your job? Is it for your business? Have a plan and you'll get plenty of rewards in the evening nightfall period. Saturday, the 3rd of August, here come the negative planets. Now, when negative planets come, and I mention things like that, it doesn't mean it's a hopeless situation and I'm going to be killed. Nothing of the sort. It's the plan. So sometimes they will make the plan so that you meet people you don't like. You'll have to do things you don't like. You'll have to go places that you don't like. If all that happens, take control and tell yourself, I'm going to avoid doing that. I'm going to avoid meeting people like that. That's how you start, by quietening these planets down. Well, it's planned that things will go wrong. You'll say the wrong thing because you who is listening to me, the message is for you. And so don't say the wrong thing, behave well, be the opposite, the friendliest person on earth, and be the person who will say that anybody else can take charge on this Saturday, the 3rd August morning and afternoon. Sit back quietly and just enjoy yourself, and you'll get away with it. Evening nightfall is going to be the extremely opposite. You're going to have a wonderful evening nightfall period. That's how a day can change. And when you have this evening nightfall, there are business planets there as well. So you're going to meet people who are going to be very helpful, whether for your job, whether for your business. So go to places where you can meet these people. Be materialistically minded because these planets are material planets. And so go and do that evening nightfall, and you do extremely luckily well. Now, I have a 90-minute session for you, which is going to cost you USD $50. And in this 90 minutes, I'll have your date of birth and your time of birth and look at your palms. And with all this information, I'll be able to give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to get into the supernatural side of you. And I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions, a lot of information from the universe so that you can get your next 7, 8, or 9 years perfectly well. All this is going to cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. How good is that? Well, I look forward to you sending me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, at gmail.com. And then we'll get it going. Until then, have a good week. Thank you and goodbye.